Whew. Welcome. I believe we're live. So I am at this place, the Ruin Tamachat, the natural home. And the reason I came here is because it says it has fresh coffee. And it's a nice location right on the beach. So I walk down here and I hear somebody in another room. And it's like a shower, bathroom. And the guy says, "Oh, we're not open." And so I just came down here. I thought, "Oh, I'll start here and I'll just walk back to another coffee shop." And then he came over here and he gave me a menu. So I don't know what's going on. We are at the Tungwa Lan beach, which is this beach over here. This is part of it. Pretty nice. We're in this joint here. And nice little walk down here. Beach is nice. The sand is more white than normal. Anybody out there? Because if nobody is out there, then I got to restart the app again, and so I can see the messages. So if somebody's out there and you're getting this stream and you can punch something in and say hello, there you go. All right, so we're good to go. Cats and coffee, what's happening? Peter, how you doing? I want to find out if they. I'd rather really like get some espresso here, but I will say that not only this area but the other area that I went yesterday, Hatsairi. A lot of places closed still. They're just not. It must not be worth it for them to open up because I'll tell you what. I've seen maybe the whole trip. I've seen about 5 or 6 foreigners here, and that's it. And that's like I saw one at my hotel room, and a couple on the beach. Oh, really? Wow. Well, things are getting better here. It's gonna take some time though. I can see this guy coming because his bare feet are coming. ไปก็คอน้ำส้มครับน้ำส้มคำคันก็มี
แฟนต้า
อะ
มีแต่แฟนต้า
โอ้ยก็มีเอาแฟนตัวก็มีเอสเปรสโซ่ไหมเอสเปรสโซ่
โอเค
เอสเปรสโซ่ร้อนได้ไหม
ได้
โอเคyou know this is Thailand and you know you can't blame them. This is a pretty big place here and which I'll show you in a second, but it's pretty good sized little restaurant here. And you know, there's just not that many customers. So the fact that they're open at all says something. Like I said before, I called several places to find out if they were open. Several hotels, they weren't open. And the hotels that are open, they still want the same that they're charging during the regular times. So it's like, why would I pay 2,000 baht for a place when you got some other place for 500 or 800 that's close to as nice? And, you know, they'll give you a little bit of a deal, you know. So, but anyway, I came down here to see this beach. And I've been here for about an hour and a half, walking around, doing my cursory research. And now there's a girl here. She's probably the coffee girl. Anyway, I don't want to eat here yet. I'm not really ready to eat something yet. I was brought here by the owner of the place where I'm staying. She's a nice lady who speaks good English. Her and her husband are hanging out, and they brought me down here in their truck. That's something else that I was saying yesterday, is that this place it's big. You need to rent a motorbike, which I just don't want to do. You need to rent a motorbike, you need to rent a car, or you need to have somebody that can drive you whenever you want, and you need to make sure that, you know, if you're going to go places, you have a general idea where you're going, because this is it's a big province, and I can't remember if it's the second largest province. Might not be, but then again, it might be. But everywhere that you go, this place took an hour to get here. Mr. Mitch, how's it going? This place took an hour to get here from my hotel. The other place took about an hour. So yeah, it's a bit spread out, you know, which is a negative if you're a tourist, you know, because everything's going to cost you more. And this is why it's a dropping off point for going to Koh Tao. You know, people just want to come, they spend the night in a hotel, whether it's in the city or near a beach or near the pier, and then they take off and go to Koh Tao, and then they come back, maybe spend the night again and split. That's really what this place is for. But there is some cool stuff here. I mean, would I come here just for the beaches? Probably not. I mean, I did just to explore this place a little bit. I went to a nice viewpoint yesterday, which is pretty cool. And I may go to another one. And I went to the beach. I went to the beach yesterday that's across from my hotel. I'm going to do a video on that. They're going to bring me my coffee right now, which... Sawasdee krap. Any espresso? Yeah. Okay, thank you. This is Thailand. It's this is their version of espresso. Big cup, a lot of coffee. There's a reason why I get espresso, and it's because it's very little coffee, and you take 2 or 3 sips, it's gone. I don't like drinking coffee anymore. If I wanted a coffee, I would have ordered a coffee, but let's see how it tastes. Not to complain, I don't want to bitch. But you know, espresso is supposed to be made with only a few ounces, like 2 ounces of water. I've said this about 1,000,000 times already, but for some reason nobody got the memo in Thailand. I think it's time to go. I'm gonna walk out on the sand and I'm just gonna dump it out. Seriously. So let's go and take a little look, shall we? Sand is nice and white. Cop going cop? Wow, that coffee went down really easy. She did give me some tea though. All right, let's give it a minute here. No, that's not true, Cats and Coffee. That's rubbish. I've been drinking espresso for 20 years, 25 years at least. Americans like espresso. Well, I might as well have a little tea. Let me do it this way. And now this is clean. It's time to go. It's time to go. Let's take a walk, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody really is, aside from people in restaurants, people are walking around here, nobody's wearing masks, which is a great thing. Let me get out of here. What's this? Oh, mask. Okay. Yeah, let me get out of here. I think that was 40 baht, which basically got flushed down the toilet. Well, I asked for espresso, so it should be 30 or 40 baht. Oh. You see this place is, it's a kind of cool place. Complete with the dog. Okay. Hey, cup, come back up. All right, let me see here. Hey, everybody. Yeah, it's a nice little place. There is, however. So we're gonna walk down this road here and on the beach a little bit, but it's very, very hot out, very humid. So, let me see. Okay. I can barely see now because of the glare, and I don't have my glasses, the right glasses. Glasses I have are not my reading glasses. Now, what I was gonna say is, the coffee that was just given to me, it wasn't the greatest. I'm being kind. And it's definitely not an espresso. So, and she has an espresso machine. And I think, without being too harsh, most of Thailand has got with the program and figured out what an espresso is, what a cappuccino is, all these different types of coffee. And I don't want a coffee, you know what I mean? So I don't mean to complain, but I want what I want. If they don't have it, they don't have it. But she has a machine there. I don't know what the deal was. So nice place, but not the place for me to get a coffee. Maybe the food was good, but I want to eat up ahead. There's a little mom and pop shop. What do you have? There's a little mom and pop shop up ahead. And yeah, that's where I want to eat. Now, you can see the beach is a little bit different here. It's set back from the road, and in the middle is, like some forest. And over here you can see lots and lots of trees everywhere. Nice area. I don't think she used the sock. I think she used the machine, but maybe they don't have the small espresso glasses, and she used too much water. And I know, it might sound a bit pretentious or whatever, but there's a reason why I order espresso. If I drink a whole cup of coffee, I gotta hit the bathroom like right away. It's just too much for my stomach now. So, has nothing to do with me being finicky or whatever. It's more about my stomach can't handle it. And, if I wanted something, I would order it. If I wanted something else, So you can see that they're starting to open up. Some of these places are open. This is a little resort here, and that's their restaurant. They got a lot of places like this where they have bungalows. I believe tonight I'm gonna do a short stream because the place where I'm staying is rather unique. That's the best way to put it. And I will make a video later, but I'll stream too. And I believe I will, at least, unless I fall asleep for some reason. You see, they got all these bungalows. This is pretty common. And these are somewhere in the neighborhood of $50, something like that. Some of them are a little less, some of them are a little bit more. Another place here. Lots of places, but not very many people. Once we get down a little bit farther, there'll be some more people and some little shops and stuff. But for now, if you like what I'm doing, please remember to leave a thumbs up. Whether it be this stream or other streams, other videos, if you like what I'm doing, leave a thumbs up, please. Subscribe. I'm trying to hit 15,000 subscribers. I'm trying to hit 50 members of my YouTube channel, 50 sponsoring members. Visit my website at americaninbangkok.com. Look at this. I loves me some coconut trees. And I appreciate you watching. This is about as mellow as it's gonna get. Well, I take crypto. Even my merch now can be paid with crypto, believe it or not. So the software I'm using has their act together. I can get paid by, like, you know, Bitcoin and Litecoin and I think Dash and many of them. There must be 15 or 20 different methods that I can take. Here we go. $9.30 beer. $9.30 Heineken. So you see this? What is that crew? Yeah, that's some. Well, Ron, Ahan. Yeah, it's all closed, all shut down. But it's a good place to come and look at the beach. Too bad they don't serve mojitos here. I would have a mojito. Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. Whew. What does this say? I really made it back to the... I finally made it back to the farm. Surprise, surprise, the ATK app doesn't work. Oh, shit. Huh. Yeah, you know, I'm digging it here. Nobody's wearing their masks. Nobody. You know, people in the restaurants maybe, you know, they're putting the effort forth, some of them. But now this place right here, I came down here, you know, I walked down here and there was all kinds of beer bottles and like vodka and whiskey bottles and stuff. And I'm standing there shooting a little bit of video. I guess the owner pulls up and he starts picking stuff up, starts throwing it away. So maybe they had a party night last night. Dogs everywhere. Soy dogs. What does this say? Man, I need my glasses, something fierce. Here in Bandung, I need a mask to enter store. Been in a couple. Without it, nobody said anything. Not a huge deal. Yeah, I've had, just today, this cop, and he looked like he was somebody he wasn't just a beat cop, a young cop. He was an older guy. He had lots of medals and all this other stuff on him. He looked like, he might have been in charge. He drove right by me when I'm walking along. No face mask on, nothing. Look at this here. Everything is closed though. Forget the masks. I just carry one in my bag just in case, and that's it. They got food here, but this is not the place. Got a little bit of a party over there. Here is the bull. Now, the reason for the bull, the reason it's Tung Hua land, which is bull, the Hua is bull, is because I'm not sure if it's a myth or what they call it, but supposedly a bull was shot on the beach and the bull magically came back to life. And so they started calling it, I guess that's what happened, but that's what I read. So what is this? Somtam seafood. Somtam seafood. Is that the place I wanted to go? I don't know. I am a little bit hungry. No breakfast yet. Let's see what they got here. I don't know if I want... Shit, man. I don't want somtam, that's for sure. Tam seafood, tam. No. No, I don't want that. Puma. I don't want that. It's too bad. I don't want somtam right now. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna eat. Because I do want to eat. All right, what does this say here? They stole my country's iconic. I think most countries don't give a shit what other country's iconic figure is. They just, becomes theirs. I will say this about this place. The beach is nice and white and sandy, and however, and even Luna, The woman who owns the hotel where I'm staying said this to me. She said, they are not spending enough money on cleaning up. This place is too much of a mess. There's too much garbage. And I think she's right, actually, because, you know, there's just way too much garbage. And like for a time like now, they could probably get a squad of 10 people to work for a week. Pay them 10,000 baht altogether. You know, budget 10, 15,000 baht. And they could have this place squeaky clean in a week. All right, here's more food. Hey, Soy Dog Cowboy, I believe that's you, I see. I just don't want, I don't want something. Let's see. That's what you call. Let me see what you got. No, something. Well. How will I, ข้าวกะเพราทะเล what else is there? Fried pork? No. Fried chicken, rice, boiled rice. You know, if you're here, you might as well have some seafood. Oh, and here's the menu, so I don't have to, so I can see it a little bit better. Fried rice with seafood. Seafood, holy basil, no thank you. Kapet kung, katiam. What do I want here? Squid with garlic. I like squid. Squid's good. I think I'll have the squid. พอเปิดเลยนะที่ไหนนะข้าวปลาหมึกทอดกระเทียมค่ะเนี่ยก็ใส่ไข่ดาวได้ไหมได้ค่ะโอเคครับ I'm gonna get some squid with an egg over the top of it, and I have water. I don't need a drink. So here we go. Got the bathroom, got the sleeping area, the eating area. Very cool. Got the little coffee. They got coffee right here. I know Soy Dog Cowboy was reading the menu. Hotter than blazes. I know you're like me. You're like me where if you see something, you have to see if you can read it. Carlos, how's it going? Man, it is hotter than blazes again today. Absolutely brutal. That's the only way I know how to say it. Just absolutely brutal, the heat. I mean, I have to be careful. You know, that's why I'm wearing this thing again. Because I don't want to get too much sun again. And I've been out since 7:30 or so. It's so hot out now that even I took a shower yesterday, and then I had to give my dirty clothes to the lady because I wanted her to do the laundry for me, do my dirty laundry. I already had like 4 or 5 pieces of clothing that were dirty. And I walked outside, I put some clean clothes on, I walked outside. By the time I gave her the stuff, and I was sitting there talking to this one guy he was actually biking from Phuket to Chiang Mai. By the time I was done, I was literally drenched in sweat. The shirt was drenched. So I took the shirt off and jumped in the swimming pool. I did go in the swimming pool yesterday. Yeah, I love air conditioning too. And one thing that I will say for internet, which is strange because I've been out on the ocean and I've still been able to have a stable connection, so I don't know. Yeah. You know, I mean, there's only really a few people. You can see a couple people coming right now, but they're Thai. They're wearing their masks. Let them go ahead and wear them. It's not overheating. It's not that it's overheating. It was overheating yesterday, but not today. Not yet, and that's why I've been walking in the shade. So this guy must be doing all right here. He's, you know, they do have Grab here. Which surprised me a little bit. I could have taken the Grab here. Could have taken a Grab motorbike here. It would have been, I tell you what, it would have been 400 baht each way. Instead, I'm in a car, and it's 500 baht each way. So, when I say that, you know, hey, you're gonna have to remember that, factor in some travel expenses when you're here. Yeah, you would think so. All the places here are like indoor, outdoor. You know, like this place. I kind of figured that, Carlos, because he was messaging at like 3:30 in the morning. Tell him he woke me up. I turned the messages off, actually, because I didn't want. I wanted to get a little rest before I came out here. But yes, let's wish Patia Bob a speedy recovery. He's got a few minor issues. They're cooking up my fried rice right now. Fried rice with squid and an egg. It should be 60 baht. Cats and coffee. I understand there's a connection problem. I really don't need you to tell me that every time. I'm working on it. Now look at that. It's frustrating enough without somebody, hey, you got a connection problem. I know I have a connection problem. Thank you. Now I have a food. Look at this. Hopefully you guys are still able to communicate with them. With me. Is there anybody out there? Looks like people are coming back, but are they sending messages? What a pain. I'll tell you what, nothing more frustrating than trying to do a live stream and didn't give me any sauce. Oh, he's bringing me some, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it's not fried rice, is it? Oh, well, I'm not going to say anything. I don't care. It does say fried rice on the menu. This is just steamed rice. The squid is fried. And the squid is fried and the garlic, although, where's the garlic? No comment. It's not bad. Read between the lines. It's not bad. It's just that Cats and Coffee, I already know there's a problem. I know almost immediately. What I don't know is about the chat, when the chat's not showing up. But when there's an issue, what it does is it spins, and I can see it spinning every time. And then usually I restart the app, and most of the time it works. But in this case, I had to shut, and yesterday I had to shut the damn phone off. Maybe tonight will be better for you if you're around. If around. There's a couple more. Guy in a let me see here. Where am I precisely? I am at Tung Hualan, which is in Chumpon. Let me walk by here, and then I'll go down on the beach and show you. Let's try this one more time. You can see the garbage over here, right? Right in front of it. There's just garbage everywhere. It's right in front of the garbage cans. Look, there's a bottle over here. People can't be bothered to pick it up. This place is a mess. And so that's disappointing because it's supposed to be such a beautiful beach. That's what I was told. That's what I've heard. And there's nobody here. So that makes it even worse. So this stuff has just been sitting here. Nobody has cleaned it up. Now, the coffee. I understand some coffee places, they're not going to make an espresso as it is supposed to be made. I understand that. But it's just that and then the guy there, I'm supposed to have fried rice. He didn't give me fried rice. I'm not going to bitch about it. It doesn't matter. And it wasn't all that good, to be honest. I expected better. Fresh seafood. Seafood. It's supposed to be really good down here, and it was just average at best. So, all in all, the best thing about this place has been the hotel. Seriously, it's been the hotel. Maybe this is a bad area for AIS. I don't know. But all in all, I'm rather disappointed. That's how I'll put it. The viewpoint was, how can I say? It was kind of cool. It was a good view. It was not fantastic, which, okay, you can't expect everything to be perfect. It can't be, not everything is going to be fantastic. It was a good view. That and the hotel were the best things I've done so far here in the time I've been here. Anybody there? If you can hear me now, please send a message. And if I don't hear back from you in a few seconds, then I'll just see if I can get the chat started again. There's a coffee shop. Now, I think this is the coffee shop where have air conditioning. 2 hands drip coffee. If there's no air conditioning, I don't want to go in. I can't even see the white sun that passed by. Oh, pizza. I don't want any pizza. No, this is another indoor-outdoor place. You know what this reminds me of, Longhorns? It reminds me of, what is it, Battambang? Is that where we were? Battambang, where we couldn't find any air conditioning, and it was hot as hell. Now this place, I believe, no, not here. There is one up ahead. I think it's coming up. I'll reiterate why. Now I know why this is just a place that people pass through. I'm going to say underwhelming. That's a good word for this place. And there's really no reason why it should be. Police for tourists. Is this the place that I saw that has the air conditioning? Maybe it was farther down the other direction. No, I'm not going to go in there. Maybe it's up ahead. I don't know. What the cop? All right, so this little stretch is a little nicer, okay? But believe me, there's garbage out there. And it's a shame, really, because it could be a very nice beach. And maybe it's not like this all the time. So the cop. Hello, hello. Good afternoon. This is the place I was going to eat before. I should have eaten there. Should have learned my lesson, gone with my gut instinct. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a little something here. It's, you know, it's kind of cool for a minute or two, like I said. I think the coffee place is up ahead. Gold Temple. There we go. And I'm not going to walk over there because I don't want to, well, I can walk over here because I don't want to risk the phone getting too hot. So what do you come? So, you know, this place is certainly no Kokut, no Phuket even, no Pattaya, no... It doesn't even really come close, I hate to say that. And obviously things are shut down, but when I get 3 experiences and they're not really positive, then, you know, I'm glad I came here, I check it out. The view was nice. The hotel where I am, which you'll see later, is nice. It's different, very different. And, but you know, the food, I had food made by some old lady yesterday. It was just pork fried rice with an egg on top of it. And it was very good. She made it. she made it right. It was very good. But I always say this, but Thai food, you know, I don't expect it to be you know. I expect it to be, oh yeah, that's good. That's what I expect. I don't expect it to be like, it was all right. And that was okay. I was wondering why the squid was, it was only 50 baht for the meal. And the reason is because they're tiny. They're not, you know, it's not good sized squid. Which that's okay. But the taste was, it just, you know, everything just hasn't been there. It's not up to snuff. That's what I'll say. That's a nice way of saying it. It just hasn't been quite up to the usual standard of going to see, even like Khao Lak, which places weren't open. But the beach was much better than this one. All right, I think this is the place that I was gonna go, yeah. Yes. And I really don't want to bitch. I'm not trying to bitch, but I'm just being honest. The coffee I can overlook. Hopefully they get it right here. Yeah, espresso ไหมครับ S ร้อนเป็นแก้วเล็ก Okay. All right, so get another chance here. Maybe I could sit over here. All right. This ain't bad. And you know what? I think this is part of the private beach that goes over this way. And thus, it is much cleaner. Once you get out of here, it's not very clean. But here is nice. This is nice. God, I can't see for shit. I am blind as a bat now. Let me get out of the glare. So the squid was not good. You know, it was just, It's almost like it's been sitting there for a while and it just wasn't that tasty, you know. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? I like this over here. I think I'm gonna walk down here. If you look down in this little area down the way there, I think that's kind of nice. Down there towards the end, I'll walk down there. Because this is, if the whole beach was this way, I'd be like, all right, this is cool. And tomorrow morning, I'm gonna go to the beach that's across the street. I've already been there. And it's kind of cool. There is some cool stuff. The way that everything is set up, the way that the tide comes in, and there's sandbars and all kinds of stuff. I was walking all over the place yesterday, out in the water. Might me Gale.
คะ
ไม่มีแก้วเป็นแก้วเป็น
เอากับแก้วอีกแบบนึงกระเบื้องเอาเปลี่ยนแก้วเหรอคะ
ก็เปลี่ยนนะเพราะไม่อยากกินเป็นกระดาษ She gives me a paper cup. She's not wearing a mask. Nobody here is wearing a mask, and she gives me a fucking paper cup. Ugh. I don't want to bitch, but you know. But I will. I will. I mean, why can't I have a glass? Time to head out for what? I can't even see. Shit, I can't see, man. For chow. All right, Carlos, take it easy, man. You know, again, it's just one thing after another. And it's these little things. I mean, you know, the paper cup, if it was just a one-off and that was it, that would be no problem. I wouldn't bitch about it. I don't bitch about it back home. But here, I'm sitting on a beach. I'm not going to run off with your silverware and with your dishes. It's meant to be served in ceramic, you know, or glass. And then the squid wasn't very good. And so I'm, like I said, I'm underwhelmed. This place has underwhelmed me. Aside from, like I said, the hotel, which is very nice, and the lady who operates the place is great, and she makes it a better place. You know, the scenery is very nice. I mean, look, it's a nice place, but they really need to clean it up, and some of these places need to get their shit together. And you know, the thing is you know, I'm not a tourist. What happens when the tourists come in, and some of the tourists are just, they're looking for stuff. And you know, you look at the guy in the train yesterday, or day before yesterday, whatever it was. That guy was a numbnuts. You know, it's like, dude, if you buy the ticket, make sure you know what you're buying. You know, he was complaining because he didn't have he didn't have a bed. It's like, well, there's no beds on this train, buddy. Make sure you get it right. You know, it's not their fault. You got on the wrong, you know, it's your responsibility. Don't blame it on people telling you, well, maybe you get on this train over here. I think it's this train, or get on this train. No, it's your responsibility. You figure out which train you go on. And he didn't do that. And that's what I mean. So you're going to have tourists like him coming in. And some of this stuff ain't going to fly, man. It ain't going to fly. Thank you. May Miguel. I can't not get a glass of an espresso in a glass that is meant for an espresso. I even asked when I came in, do you have a small glass? Yes, we have a small glass. And they gave me a paper cup. I feel like I'm just bitching nonstop, but it's like, it's the heat, the humidity, the connection here, whatever it is, it ain't working. That's a shame, really, but that's the way it goes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you're doing things live and you're doing it on a shoestring, this is what happens. So, if it goes out again, that'll be the end. Appreciate everybody bearing with me, those who did. And tonight, you know, I'll be in the air conditioning. I'm gonna put this back on the gimbal. Hang on. I gotta get out of here. House of Bond. Thank you. All right. Whatever works, works. No steps. Let's see. No steps. Got a kayak. Fuck me. It went off already? No, it didn't go off. I just can't see for shit. Oh my God. Wow. Oh. This sand. Wow, man. Sand's burning my feet. Whew. Oh, yeah. Now this is nice. I like this. Oh, yeah. That's nice. You look at it this way, it's very nice. Just some of those areas down a stretch really need to be cleaned up. But other than that, like this right here is nice. However, look over here. Look at this, lots of garbage. Even over there, it's a shame, you know? Don't be a litter bug. You see, it wasn't the heat. It was the reception for whatever reason. I don't know why. Once I get out of that area there, it seems to be fine. Those are the brakes. Now, how to get up to here? That is the question. Is it possible? Possible, impossible. Possible. This looks like somebody's house. Go back past there, trying to take a little shortcut. This really sucks. Very, very disappointed in this stream, and slightly disappointed about how things are here. But, you know, all in all, I can't complain. Yeah, well, you know, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, but the idea is just to get away from them. You know, if they're not full on charging me, then they're probably not gonna do anything to me. So here I am out on the main road. No clue where I am. And no shade, which is what's most important. The last time that this just went out was because of the heat. I think it's just around the corner here. Fuck, it's brutal, man. Well, I'm looking forward to getting in the shower. I keep trying to tell myself, sometimes you have a stream that's fabulous, fantastic. You're like, wow, that was great. And sometimes you have them where, you know, they're not so good. And this was one of those. But I always like to make it to the end. I don't like to just stop because I have to. I feel like I gave up, you know? This is better. In the shade. And do I know where I'm going? Nope. I sure don't. I think I'm headed in the right direction. But maybe not. If anything, at least I'm getting some steps in, you know? A little exercise, get to see a little bit of Chum Pond. And I won't forget this place. This particular beach. Do you want the real Thailand? This is the real Thailand. This is about as real as it gets. Rubber trees. Banana trees. It's a lonely road when you walk alone. The lonely, what is it? The long and winding road. Oh, but it's nice and cool here. Yeah, it should be just to the right. Actually, can I see the... No, that's not the ocean. It should be to the right. If it's not, I'm gonna find the nearest landmark. I'm gonna make a phone call and I will be picked up. Oh shit. Fucking bee. Maybe this is the cabana over here. Cabanas up ahead. Shit. Maybe it's down this way? No. Tumpon. Cabana. Sundfik. Even Cabana. I wonder if this is the cabana I'm thinking of. Look at this big ass goose over here. I'm gonna have to ask these people. Wadi Kap. Go cabana อยู่ที่นู่นน่ะก็ทะเลก็ ไปได้ไหม โอเค ขอบคุณ See? I knew it was to the right. Shit, watch, this thing's probably gonna fucking kill me. Look at the beak on that thing. Holy shit, man. That thing looks like it could crack your skull. Oh, Andy, you made it. What's happening, Andy? Supposedly I'm going in the right direction. This is what I do, though. I kind of just take my sweet ass time, go where I want to go, and eventually I end up where I need to be. Whew. Damn, man. Bet you didn't come here, Andy. I bet you didn't come on this road. If I am going the right way, this will bring me right to where I need to be. If it's the wrong road, I'll end up in the middle of the jungle. But you know, if I fell in, that would be lovely. So I'll just take the route over here. This has got to be, honestly, this is the worst stream I think I've ever done. Seriously. It's one of the worst. So my apologies. Tonight I'm going to do a little chilled talk session about by the pool and in the air conditioning, because I can't handle. I'm out in the freaking jungle, man. And the phone has been overheating. Actually, I'm in these cabanas, but it is a jungle area. And the coverage is not that good, but actually my phone overheated this last time. I've had some issues, and I've forgotten what it's like because it's been cool for the last 6 months or so. So we'll go through this little cabana, these cabanas. Yeah, you don't want to fall in this water. There's no monkeys. I'm sure there's plenty of snakes. Water monitor lizards. But it has not been a good stream. Anybody who feels like helping support my efforts to where this kind of shit doesn't happen anymore, buy a t-shirt or something. Go to my website. Buy a mouse pad. Buy a water bottle. You know? Buy one of my books. It helps. I need to get the system set up to where I have, if I'm going to do live all the time, I need to get it. And I've been doing this for a long time, but I need to get it to where I have the that system where you have like 3 or 6 SIM cards. And if one goes down, then the rest of them go up. But that's not going to help if it's the heat, because it's so damn hot out that the phone has been shutting off. All right, so am I in the right spot here? Very close. I've made it. Back to the start. I will reiterate that, yeah, you got to be careful about the snakes. I will reiterate that this place is slightly underwhelming, and that's probably why people go and they just use this as a jumping off point to go to Koh Tao or somewhere else. You know, there's a couple of things you can do, and maybe my expectations were a little higher than they should have been, but you know, it is what it is. All right, she's supposed to come pick me up right around here. So there's the gold temple that I was behind. If you're into temples, that was a good little 5 minutes there. So, I've seen far worse places and I've seen far better. This is Chumpon Cabana. Okay, I think this is her coming. All right. We made it. I made it. Thank you for some of those who they bared with me. There's a hell of a lot of problems with this stream. I'm just not happy today with this. I'm not happy. Yeah, this is it right here.สวัสดีครับร้อนไหมมากสบายดีคุณสกอตไปไหนต่อครับไปโรงแรมไปโรงแรมโอเคได้กลับบ้านเหนื่อยแล้วแกจะไม่ทำงานตอนบ่ายมันร้อนไม่เหนื่อยแต่ร้อนมากร้อนกี่องศาตอนนี้ว่ายน้ำก็ได้
31เองเหรอแต่ว่าแดดมันจ้ามันเลยดูร้อนเนาะแต่ก็มีลมนะลมช่วย
Oh yeah. All right, we can look at it from the car.
สวยมาก
It's too hot. Oy, too hot for the phone.
อ๋อ
It's so hot that the phone was shutting down. You know,
yeah
it happens. But pretty nice beach. They need to clean it.
ใช่
They really need to clean it. It would be very, I walked down to the right, like you said, all the way to the end. There's like a house there. And then what I did was I walked through and then walked around, got to the main road, and then came back through the back of the cabanas. And that stretch of beach was very nice, very clean, pretty clean. And it looked much nicer, than the other parts. That was the nicest part of the beach down there at the end.
yeah the people but the high tide made that dust come no like
Yeah, I think the current has something to do also.
high
The
tide
yeah, but the current is very strong in there and at the other beach, and at the one across from the hotel. The current's quite strong, so maybe it's the current that's bringing in the garbage, and they just can't get rid of the garbage fast enough. I almost stayed at this place, Albatross,
I
but
think
that they said they closed.
have to clean 2 times a day
They have to clean twice a day.
Like when it's high tide and when the water getting low,
Uh-huh.
the people have to clean up immediately. And then when it's come back again, re-clean again 2 times a day.
So they don't have the revenue to pay.
They need the chief well organized
Well organized from the brain.
because
In other words, they need somebody smart.
They have the tax from the local people.
But they don't have somebody to operate.
Have no brain.
There you have it.
Like
The reason for the dirty beach is no brain.
If I am a part of
The team?
Team of local politics, right?
Uh-huh.
I will tell the chief like we have to invest for the staff clean up the beach every day.
Right.
But not only one beach, Saidi Beach, Tumakam Beach, and also
now
Pier Beach.
that's a lot of people, and they're not going to pay them the best.
That people in the morning they can take care about the cabbage in the village.
Yeah.
In the area.
Yeah.
And then later on, after they finish that job, they go to clean the beach. And then come back to rest in the office. And evening clean the beach again, and then finish job.
Because Chumpon, it looks to me like it's fairly clean. But when you get to
people,
when
not many people yet.
When there's a lot of people, it's more.
Bring more เลี้ยวซ้ายครับ ก็เห็นไปนะ
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now look at this. Oof. Oh, so hot. All right, guys.
But it's beautiful than rain, no?
It's more beautiful than rain?
Yes.
Well, right now some rain would be nice.
No.
Make it cool, I could use some rain. But probably the water would be hot, the rain would be hot.
Yeah.
The pool is hot.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
right?
Warm, it's warm.
It's very warm. Yeah,
It's
not
nice.
hot, but warm.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. After a couple of minutes, it starts to cool off, and you're like, oh, yeah, very nice, So, anyway. I think I just talked my wife around Phuket with me the next time I'm in Thailand. I told her
เลี้ยวซ้าย
it's like Bali. Well, yeah, it is kind of like Bali. Although, honestly, I like Bali better than Phuket.
Yeah, but beaches Phuket better.
Yeah.
But the culture and visiting.
The vibe.
But the beautiful area is Bali.
Yeah.
But the beaches is Phuket.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. So there you have it, guys and girls. All right. I'm sorry again about how everything went down in the stream today. I wish it would have been better. But the next time I'll be in the air conditioning, and also I'll be on the beach, but I'll be in the shade with the red ants and in the water. So things should be quite a bit different. That'll be tomorrow. And I guess that's all I have. So thank you very much again, and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm Scott. I'm an American in Chumpon, not Bangkok. Chok Bi, Leut, Jerkan Mai, and all that good stuff. Let's hope that next time the connection is, the signal is much better. All right. So no, I'm not staying at a different place. But this is a huge area, so there's plenty to see, plenty to do. And I haven't even really shown you guys anything around where I'm staying. So that will be, we'll have one tonight, and then tomorrow morning, and then there'll be some video, and then that will be it. So anyway, thanks again, and I will talk to you guys later, all right? Jerk and my, all that good stuff.